Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. I am not a fitness expert. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a certified trainer. Heck, I didn't even sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night. But I am an independent team Beachbody coach, and I've successfully completed P90X and P90X Plus several times, and I want to talk about it. All right. Well, I've gotten some great feedback from people all over the place, and I have to give some shout outs to Tram D and Dan J and his dad. I believe Dan's out on the West Coast, and my buddy John down in Dallas. They all gave me some great feedback, some wonderful ideas for topics and stuff. And one was to get Shailene and Tony on here, so if you two are listening, join me for a podcast anyway. So who knows? A possibility for a future, especially with the new Shailene program coming out. I'm pretty excited about that. But one of the topics that I thought of, one of the topics that was given to me, I may have covered it last year, I don't know, but it's kind of like avoiding that holiday weight gain. Now, there was somebody that recently emailed me and said, oh my gosh, this is a weird time of year to start a workout program, isn't it? And I thought, no, it's a brilliant time of year to start a workout program. Yeah, there's all of these, the treats and the parties and all that stuff and all the temptations that go along with that. But you've got the opportunity to, kickstart and really face the brand new year with those resolutions head on and get yourself in shape. And by the time that date comes, you'll be that further ahead and feeling pretty good about things, even though some of those temptations may be around. And I've kind of put down some ideas on making it through the holidays with little or no damage, depending on you. But yeah, we've all got this nutrition discipline and this willpower, but when it comes to having things around, sometimes that just doesn't happen, gets put to the wayside. And so you've really just got to really be responsible for yourself when you're around those things. And I've surfed some websites to get some tips and ideas, and Shailene had some things from a Turbo Jam thread or whatever that I thought really summed up some great ideas. One was to drink less and just avoid a lot of the alcoholic beverages. Focus more on water and make sure that you're intaking an adequate amount of water throughout the year, or throughout the day anyway. But the alcoholic beverages, those just work against you in any sort of way. It doesn't matter if it's the clear alcohol or the light beers, and that stuff just all adds up. Now, I'm not saying that I don't have one occasionally, but having one occasionally versus having a case occasionally is much, much different. Those sneaky calories where people have baked a lot of things, if you can avoid volunteering to bake all those ideas, or maybe just freeze them and pack them away, or even with the leftovers that you have, throw them away. I mean, that you don't need to keep those pies and cakes and everything hanging on because somebody's starving over somewhere in some other continent. That's not the case. That shouldn't even cross your mind. Take care of yourself first. Know what your limitations are, and get the rest of the stuff out of the house. Get the junk out. Clean out the cupboards. I think we've talked about that on a past one. If you're inviting to parties and stuff, show up late. Nothing's going to happen there. You'll show up. You'll spend less time there hovering over the foods. Try and stay on the opposite side of the table. And if you've got the ability to just sample just little bits of things, or the fruits and vegetables if they've got those offerings. Perfectly acceptable, and don't give in to those guilt trips that people like, oh, you didn't try my this or you didn't try that, don't give in to that stuff. You can maybe try a bite of it, and it's perfectly okay to throw those things away. If you're getting baked goods from people, maybe have some, respond, but it's okay if the rest go in the trash, especially stale fruitcake. Does anybody ever get those anymore? I don't know. Really increase the workouts, because this is a time of year that a lot of people end up going, oh, it's that time of year. I'm gonna, put off my taking care of myself and my workouts because I just don't have time. Get it in. If you don't have time, get up earlier, set the alarm a little bit earlier, and take care of yourself and get those workouts in. Morning workouts just tend to be so much better, even though we think that we got to sleep in for whatever reason. And then, she's got a good one here. Scrap that dieter's mentality. I'll start my diet tomorrow, or I'll start this diet on New Year's. That means that's kind of like an all or nothing type of thing, and that's not the case. It's a nutrition eating plan for that you always have, and it's not like diet this time, binge. That's what's going to end up happening is the binge stuff. So those are some good tips for getting through the holidays with little or no damage at all, and hopefully you'll do that. And then I was thinking, because it's the giving time of year, one of the things that you can give to people is to be a friend and be supportive of people's, care about their health and their fitness, and support them. Find out where they're at, no matter where you're at. Find a partner to join you, and help somebody else get healthy and fit for 2009. And if you can start even before 2009 starts, so be it. We've got a huge trend of obesity in this nation, and through friendships, support, partnerships, we can really reverse this trend together. And if you're needing the help, maybe it's just getting a friend to join you. And so I think that would be a great thing that you could give to somebody, is supporting and keeping them accountable while keeping yourself accountable. Sure, there's all the gifts and the donations and the volunteering and all that stuff, and whatever. But that was just another element that I thought, basically, who have you inspired today? Who can you inspire today? Setting a good example and following through on your own will pay off for you, and you never know who else is paying attention. I have to say, I've been blown away. I thought I had taken care of myself, got myself fit, put my story out there, and my gosh, people paid attention. You never know who is going to, and I appreciate so much of the feedback that I've gotten, and I appreciate all of you out there who have been tuning into this podcast and giving some feedback. Really, really awesome, and I really love all the friendships that I've made in these past 5 years. Yes, I've had friends before that, but just through everything, I've just met so many fantastic people. So you never know who you're going to inspire. So just keep that in mind as you're going through this. Anyway, I've got more topics to talk about, but I think that'll be a future podcast. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.